Hi, welcome to Adulting with Novia. I'm Novia, and today we're going to continue our journey through my planner archives. So stay tuned. Alright, so thank you guys so much for joining me today for another video. And so the last video we went through 2017 and 2018. So in this one we're going to go through my 2019 and 2020 boxes. So let's get this out of the way and let's see what I went through in 2019, shall we? So there's stuff and things. All right, so the first thing that was a part of my planner system the entire year of 2019 was this A6 Stalogy that I used for budgeting. Like was part of my budgeting system. So I made this cover out of some faux croc fabric, and it's just a little tiny A6 size traveler's notebook with a little wallet piece in the back. So that's with, you know, I had a pocket here, a pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, and it had 4 strings. And what I made to go with these were 2 pockets that were like half zip, half card slot, which you'll see in a second. Oh wait, let's see. Are you in here? Hello? No, I think that's in my 2019, but my 2020. We'll get there. But this is what I used for budgeting. My budgeting system was pretty simple. I mean, I guess in a way it's still kind of simple. I had like a expense code I did here. I actually have a couple of budget with me videos featuring this guy that I'll try and link that playlist in the cards up there. But yeah, like I did a little budgeting bullet journal thing, and I have my index here. I have this printable, I don't even know where I got this from, somewhere off Google, where I marked, you know, my paychecks, when I got paid. I had a year at a glance, where I like wrote down like important things that I need to like plan for, because this was the year of the Chicago Planner Conference that I went to. Loan tracker, annual budget, yearly goals, and then I have like, you know, a monthly January page. And this worked. Like I used this for all of 2019 and 2020. So like I got 2 years out of this, and I still ended up with quite a few, like all of this is blank. I could have probably went a whole nother year in this, but I switched my plan up, I do believe. Oh my God, it's the, hold on. It's the We Bear Bears theme. Oh my gosh. Like, aw, memories. Oh God, I remember that. This guy, it looks so, Brown Bear looks so struggly and creepy in this one. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like, I started off, it's all super fancy and artsy and stuff, and eventually it just looks like this, like it's, I didn't even do a monthly some months. Like that's where the monthly's supposed to go, and some expense trackers. I didn't even do that because the bill tracker was my thing, and me just planning my paychecks. Like eventually it just, and for 2020 it got even worse. Like, let's see, October 2020. Yeah, I think I just did away with the monthly and did like mark my bills that are due for the month. This one I didn't even write the planning out on, like in here. I'm pretty sure I did it on like a random piece of paper. But yeah, like starts off fancy and very bullet journal-y, or artistic bullet journal-y, and it ends up like being bare minimum what I need. But that worked, so I used that for both 2019 and 2020. As my main planner, I used 2 different covers. Like this one, if you are an OG Adulting with Novia YouTube watcher of my channel. Yeah, that's what I meant, watcher of my channel. You'll recognize this. I made this leather cover for my 2019 setup. it's gone through some things. It's white. So you can tell, like when I say I put my planners through the ringer, I absolutely put my planners through the ringer. Like they're functional for me. Like I like things to look aesthetically pleasing, but at the end of the day, they're functional. I don't cry if they get dirty because you can clean things off. But anyway, I have like pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. And this is very super floppy. And I made this because I was in a disc system. Now, they're not on the original discs because this is how I have to store them. But this is kind of like I have a setup video for my 2019 setup. And it's one of my most popular videos on this channel. I'll link that in the cards if you're interested. But like I had all of these dividers: goals, calendar, health. I think this camera was for social media, and I had a project section and a list section, and I made like my own little covers here. Like you can see it there. See, wellness, yeah, social media, projects, lists, and collections. This I think is the first half of the year. It is. This is like some old happy planner something. I'm not even sure. But I was in mostly a Discbound system for most of the year until my yearly planner crisis that happens in the summer. So I just made these really simple, like monthly cover, dashboard, whatever you want to call it. And I have monthly goals. I can't remember where this printable is from, but I know I got it off Etsy. It was a part of a whole goal system type thing, because my theme for that year was goals and grind. Yeah, so it was like a whole insert. I'll try, if I can find it in my purchases on Etsy, I'll link it. But it came with like vision boards, and here I did like me mapping out, like doing a mind map of my vision boards. I think I have a video of this too, of how I set my goals, so that way you guys can understand where my mind was when I was goal setting. And then it had like this year's goals, what I want to do, and action steps and deadlines. It had like, you know, goal action plans where you can break down things more, your goals more. And down here it has like a 12-month roadmap, so you know what you should, how to plan out your milestones for your goals for when. So I had like a lot of goals that year, I think. Okay, what else is in this insert? A checklist. It says has a 4 and a date, and there's the checklist part. And then it has like another goals for, and you write your goal here, and then what those goals are and the dates. Monthly goal progress. So I print out a bunch of those. And I think that's it. That was it. So for the goals for page, this is what I did. So goals for January, and then I color coded like every single one of my goals here. So as you can see, like here, health and wellness was this blue, friends and family was this purpley fuchsia color, physical environment was this yellow, career was red. So that's what I used to coincide with this. So at least with this gray, I know it's for what was gray, personal development. Green is always money. So that way I know like what category of goal that I'm trying to shoot for that month. So I had six areas I want to work on throughout the year. So I did like a small mini goal each month for that. So I had that. These are Peanuts Planner Co. inserts. This was their month on one page, and I love this. Like I actually occasionally, when I got back into my Stalogy last year, this is basically what I use. Like I didn't even have like a full calendar. I just did the list. Again, this is also Peanuts Planner Co. I can't remember what this insert was. I'll try and find it so I can like link it down below. But this was my weekly overview. And then I have my dailies, which is just grid paper, which I'm pretty sure is also a Peanuts Planner Co., but her grid paper is a freebie. And I just, you know, wrote out what I need to do. Some days there's 2 days on one page, there's 1 day on one page. Like, as you can tell, like, the daily part, like, I still do this to this day. Like, I don't have, like, a rhyme or reason. It's just free space. And then I just go into another weekly. And here I went all out for this because I made these stickers. Like, I made weekly stickers for almost pretty much the entire year. I made these days of the week stickers, these numbered stickers. Like, I had finally gotten a silhouette cutting machine. So I was just all over the place making stickers. So yeah, so you can tell here for my overview, I have my meal plan, important tasks for the week. Down here is a tracker section. And here I used to track, like, baby planner nerds, like, allowance system, whether I posted on Instagram, when I posted on YouTube, if I checked, like, actually went to the wellness log of my section, and if I did dishes, because I hate dishes, like, absolutely hate them. So this is why I'm not a big fan of rings. Sometimes it's so hard to flip them. Oh, and because I forgot to mention, these are half letter size. Half letter A5. As you can tell, that's my love language. And again, we repeat. So here I have, like, bills that are due, classes that my daughter was doing. Like, at that time, she was in a ukulele class. You know, we had co-op, whether I was tutoring, things like that. Like, everything went on that list. And as you can tell here, like, I have a color coding system, so that way I know what's for what. So green is always something that has to do with money, so I'm gonna assume that's a bill. Purple is for my daughter. The gray, I think, is for me, like something that I have planned. And that's, yeah. Anything. So this is like Maine through March. Yes, this is January through March. Oh, okay. I'm sitting there trying to look for the other section. I'm like, I know there was other section because this was the main section, and I know I had a health section, which I don't understand why I don't have the health section for the other months in here. Weird. Okay, so here I have the health section for March. So this was my wellness section. So in my wellness section, this is actually a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. in her group. It's a week on 2 pages, and it has, like, this blank space here, spaces here for each day of the week. You have a daily tracker here. You have another, like, list for Sunday through Saturday, 2 right here. And then you have these whole checklists here that are blank. So what I used it for was to track what I was eating. Did I get 10K steps that day? Did I do my face routine? Did I do a 12-hour fast? Did I declutter? Did I read a book? Any days I had anxiety or stress. Down here is where I marked my chores. I have no idea what the hell I was tracking there. Meal ideas and me tracking my miles. And then I have no idea what I was tracking there. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, maybe, oh, gratitude. Okay, because that's just like, maybe if I look somewhere else. Okay, here, see, it's clearly labeled on this one. So, daily tracking my food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, daily tracker, regular things, cleaning, self-care, meal ideas, mileage, how many miles I walk a day, gratitude. Okay, so that makes sense. Why do I have March twice? Why do, okay. Okay, so, okay, I get it now, I get it. Okay, so this was the health and wellness, and this March is my social media, and it's the same exact free printable insert. So here I track my stats. Here I would, like, the days of the week I would track, you know, if I'm uploading something, if I need to do something on Instagram, milestones, things like that. If I post, film, edit, stuff like that. IG posts I did daily, YouTube posts that were planned, video ideas, keywords that I want to try, and then new things that I want to try. So that's what that is. So I use the same insert for social media and for wellness. So that is, and to track my stats at the time. So that's what that was. Let me try and close this back up. Get this out of the way. So I flipped through this one. My calendar. See, I had 2019, 2020. I think this was a freebie from the planner spot. I had this yearly fold out here. This is also from Peanuts Planner Co. She also does a dated one. This is undated. So I used it. I guess I just wrote out birthdays. This is April through April, May, June. This is second quarter. So it's this pretty much the same setup, except here I added a next actions. What is going on? Okay, this here is my social media, my overall like social media plan, like what I'm posting on YouTube. So I had a February, March, still in April. As you can tell, I got really, really, really into stickers then. April's very pretty. What is this? Me trying to figure out my spring setup. Do I have anything else? No. Oh, this one is different. Hold up. This insert's different, but it's also from Peanuts Planner Co. It's a day on 2 pages. Okay, so instead of just having the blank grid, I have a day on 2 pages. So on one side, there's a checklist. On this side, there's just like a grid. So then I'm like, what is different? That's different. Okay. I'm never gonna get great at calligraphy. I just accepted that. My April social media plan and my May social media plan. As you can tell, I'm still doing my goals and things. And then, like, you can kind of tell, and then my June social media plan. Like, and then you can kind of tell I'm falling off. Like, this is where I'm starting to, May is when I kind of like start waning a bit, but still trying. June, I prove how stubborn I am. Like, but it gets blank. Lord, okay. And then by July, I'm like over it. Like, that's when I start like freaking out about my planner system. This was a yearly overview that I was trying to track on flow with. Obviously, you can tell I'm really excellent with tracking. I'm not. I'm terrible. And somewhere, I switched out my wellness inserts. Still Peanuts Planner Co. though. So here I actually tracked breakfast, lunch, and dinner, any snacks, my workouts, any notes. This is kind of where I check my mood, like track my mood, check my flow, water intake, which was never a big, thing. And I guess here, this is supposed to be for me, what time I woke up or went to sleep. And then chores, any habits that I was tracking, any weigh-ins. I actually like that insert for wellness. But as you can tell, I stopped. It's like I'm always stopping. Like I don't know why I just stop things if they're working. Is it because I'm bored? This is also a part of that Peanuts Planner Co. Yearly bundle that she has, but this is obviously undated monthly planner. This was social media. So I have this overall calendar of things that I'm going to post for that month, for the months. So February. See, and I shut down in May. I have April's in here though. And by April, I changed the social media insert. So before, I was using, well, that's wellness. So before, in March, I was using this insert, right? In April, I tried to switch it up and I used this insert. So I have like everything overall here, a checklist of things to do, and I still have my tracker. Me making a list of things I need to do for my spring setup. And then we're in May, not as fancy. And then here is my Instagram schedule for, I don't even know what month this is, but apparently I had a plan to post every single day. No wonder I burnt out. Like, that's insane. In June, there should be nothing, because by June I was over this setup. And in my project section, still Peanuts Planner Co., it's just a checklist. So I just printed off several checklist sheets and wrote down what needed to be done. And in the back there was blank, just blank grid paper for notes. Lists and collections. What was in here? The same checklist printable for, so I had a projects, a someday maybe, a waiting for, or at computer list, planner stuff, a book log, and that was my collections. And in the very back, there is this cleaning checklist from Motivated Moms. like that was my system for most of the year, for at least half the year. And the funny thing is that anytime I think about like when I was my most productive, I always think of this system. Like, I always go back to reference this system, because especially the first quarter, because I'm like, that was when I was most productive. Why was it most productive? And I always like think back and use it as a reference. And then this happened. I wanted to try a B6, so I made a B6. This is just some really shiny rose gold pleather with these rings that I got off Amazon. I have no idea what they're called, but I'll link them down below for you if you're interested. I made a thing for my wake up routine, for my my savers, silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, read, and scribe, because I had just read The Miracle Morning. In the back here, I have a pocket, still with stickers, obviously. And it's like whatever's in these planners, when I let them go, I just leave it in there and let them die. I have a secretarial pocket here and a secretarial pocket in the back. These inserts, still Peanuts Planner Co. Yeah, July is when I moved into this. And I love this. I don't know what is it with my love affair with fold out inserts, but I love fold out inserts. Like this, all this is actually a Hobonichi Weeks kit, printable. I can't remember from who. That's gonna bug me. But if I'm gonna look in my Etsy and link it down below. But it was like my first foray into Hobonichi Week stickers, and they're so tiny, and I was just like, how are people writing on these? They're like stickers for ants. They're so tiny. But yeah, like I absolutely love fold out inserts, and I don't understand why. So over here I have, basically I can't write anything in this, right? It's super tiny. So I just wrote out like when bills are due, appointments and things like that. This month, overall things that need to be done. I had a daily tracker, which goes all the way across. And then I had my appointments were on this side, my bills were on this side. Okay, I see you. I see what you're doing, Novia. I see it. And the outside, I just printed grid. What is this? What is this guy? This is a weekly. This is a fold out weekly. All right, let's see. Well, this one's kind of blank, so I guess I can kind of show you. So over here we have a blank grid, 2 checklists, You have a vertical weekly, Sunday with a Sunday start, so I go Sunday through Saturday. You have another checklist over here. These blank areas here, you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like a bigger overview. I don't even know. Like, this is so busy. Like, looking at this, it's like, and you have a daily tracker here. You have Sunday through Saturday list here. Like, this is very busy. I don't even know how I use this. Okay. And this was my first foray into this. So here I decided to do deco. Here I decided to try and plan some things to do, make these to-dos, made this an important to-do, a top 3, filming, record my steps to clean. This is very, very busy. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. We're starting to make progress. Okay, still deco, to go. So to do errands, to buy, still can't figure that out. This seems to have become what I need to film and post for that week on YouTube. Planning, like daily planning. All right. Cleaning, dinner, still tracking my my steps. Here I'm tracking bills. All right. Oh, okay. I done went all out on this one. This looks nice. Okay, I like this one. You wanna know why? As a planner, we like it when pages look full, right? It look complete. It doesn't look complete if it's partially empty for some reason to us. So that's probably why I like it. And it has like my little icon stickers, which I absolutely adore. So, okay, still deco. Here, priorities, errands, remember. Instagram posts. I finally figured out what to do with that little section. YouTube posting, daily planning. I got some homeschool stuff in here so I can mark what we're doing in there. Cleaning, dinners, still tracking my steps. And then over here I have bills, appointments, things like that on here. Okay. That looks really nice. I like that one. And that's pretty much the same. I'm actually kind of surprised at how, like, I figured out what to do with all these different spaces, because it's a lot. Like, I mean, it's cute. And here's August. The whole monthly. And here I decided to add like icons and things. And then we're back to our weeklies. So that's cool. So that's August. How did I do in September? Oh. I must be in full-blown planner crisis by then, because typically August is when I start getting really, really, really itchy. This one I just didn't do deco, I just wrote. So, okay. Priority tasks, errands to buy, projects. Still doing dinners and steps. Oh, this time I was doing next week, not the current week. Yeah, I'm in full-blown planner crisis now. Did I try and get through September? October, and then back here it's just grid. Yeah, so from July through September-ish, this is what I was in. Also, I decided to try a little project because this is like when Hobonichi started to become a thing, and I wanted to try it, but I did not want to pay the price for it, so I bought this Kinbor version of Hobonichi Weeks. This is before they started making Tomoe River paper, and I want to see how this worked. I also made like a matching cover out of this fabric for this, but I had like made stickers for it, this little foil stickers for it and tabs, and tried to make this work, and I it didn't work. I think I used this for July and August, and I immediately went back to my A6. Like it just wasn't for me, and and it's gonna take a couple years before I realize the size is not for me. The paper was nice, but I'm also not a huge fan of Tomoe. But the paper was nice. It did its job, I guess, for, you know, for what it was, but it wasn't my favorite. All right, now we're gonna move on to 2020. 2020 is when I decided to minimalize my planner setups. Like I was done playing around and going through and messing with different things. So let me show you what I was working with. Like I was determined to be as simplistic as possible. Like, cause all this going around and messing around with different planner systems, I just couldn't do it. So this is what I had. I had this Mystics Little Gifts Raven TN with the reinforced spine. I love how this smells. In black. Like I just wanted all black everything. I just wanted it to be simple. And I had my B6 Slim Jibun Techo. Because I thought, you know, if I could do the B6 for the Peanuts Planner Co., I can do this. I wanted to try this anyway. So Jibun, and then I had a supplemental B6 size Stalogy in the back for collections and everything else. That was the main bay, right? That was the main bay. Still at this time, I still had the Stalogy A6 for budgeting, but it lived in an A6 size Mystics Little Gifts Traveler's Notebook. And these are the pockets that I was telling you that I made. I made these card slots with this zipper here. These are the pockets I used for, because I carried this with me everywhere. This doubled as my wallet, right? So I made these zipper pockets with card slots and this kind of pocket. I don't know what you call it, but that's what I had. These were my main things here. These two. Like I was determined to not buy all the things. So let me take this out. And since this started in December, I believe, right? Like it shows you how you can use it. It's all in Japanese. It's a Japanese planner. And this is printed on, this is made by Kikuyo. So it's made on their Mio paper, which I prefer more than Tomoe paper, river paper, because I just pen smear because I'm a lefty. They smear. And I find that I like to use gel pens, and I find that they react better on Mio paper. So what I liked about this, what I liked about this is that they had like this little like tester weekly layout for you to try before the planner actually starts. I mean, there's like other things here, like they have a money plan, an age chart, your dream, your goals, whatever. They have this overview here. Like it's so narrow, I can't imagine what the hell I'd put in there. And then you have like the current year and the previous year, because this is a 2020. Your favorite phrases, a recommendations list. Is that it? Yes. A book list, a movie list, gifts received, gifts given, a promise list, and then these blank sheets that you can use for whatever. And then you have tracker sheets. So you have a whole list of things, and there's the days of the week. So trackers for every single month. starting in the December the year before, ending in January the year after. So since this is 2020, it started in December 2019 and it ended in January 2021. And then you get to your monthlies starting in December 2019. As you can tell, I like never use the monthlies. Like, I just ever. But the monthly, I think, stops in March. Yeah, they stopped in March of 2021. And this was my first weekly. And this is pretty much like my style when it comes to like weekly layouts. It's all icons and writing things that I need to do. So here I have like all daily to do stuff. Down here, these little Hello Kitty emojis are basically my mood for the week. Down here, I try to track what we ate. Over here, I have like this week's to do. And over here, I'm still tracking my steps. Here, I have like a long shopping list because it's Christmas season and I'm buying gifts for everyone and food and things. Like, this, and then I tried to do something without the stickers because I was determined to work on my calligraphy. Like, I tried. Here is where I start switching it up. So here, this is where I'm tracking my sleep in a graph form. How many hours of sleep I got. So I have to buy a sleep steps. Still tracking my mood. Here, I'm tracking my sleep, what I'm reading, and my steps, and the progress that I'm reading. And the progress, yeah. So still, sleep, reading, steps, all my to-do things. And I'm like tracking, kind of like tracking, because over here on the side, there are, I don't know if you can see because they're so small, there are numbers here that mark the 24 hours in a day. So I was trying to track my work. Here I decided to track what we're doing for homeschool, and down here I use some oh-so paper emojis to track my moods. And here I just, you know, blocked out where I was working, I guess. Some days are full, some days are like this. Like, eventually, I always end up busting out the Post-it notes. Where am I? I'm in March. Oh, this is why, because the panini is about to happen, isn't it? It is. The panini happened. So it's gonna get hella blank. This is why. I have no idea where I bought these, but I'm so glad I did. That's Cardi B saying, when she was saying in her video, coronavirus shit is getting real. So you'll see a lot of her. Like, it's just empty. And then, like, some days I'm able, you know, some weeks I'm able to do something, but most of the time it's blank because we're shut down. So this planner, I didn't really, we're in June now. Like, this planner, I didn't use much. Like, eventually I start, you know, in the summer, start using it a bit more, but I mean, not much. And eventually things get planned, end up get on these little notes. I think October is where, I think these are all from October. That's what these guys are. Because I was thinking, like, I'll back plan it. It'll be fine. It, in fact, wasn't fine. Like, she did not go back and back plan. And then by November, I had moved out of this. And I'll show you what I moved into. Because I had, oh, wait. Here, let me show you what I'll show you. We'll move on to November, but let me show you what I use my B6 for. So my B6 is basically for collections and notes and things like that. Like, that's literally what this was for. And then I had a place for memories. So January memories. I don't know why I skipped this page, but I tried to get as many memories as possible. Vocation tracker, goals. And I had a section called adulting for adulting with Novia, things that I want to do with that. This is notes from a book that I was reading. This is notes from another book I was reading. I mean, there's a fuck ton more pages in here. So if I actually want to take this out and use it for something else, I can. The option is there. I did have a small foray into pocket size. And I don't know why I thought this would be a great idea. I guess I just want to try something different. I don't know why, because I was struggling in A6. Like, I don't know. Everybody was doing pocket size and I thought it looked cute, and I thought I'd try and do a setup. So this is a Filofax in their marble. This is so tiny. This is actually a sticky note, like a transparent sticky note that I printed from. It's like her free sticky note. It's from Peanuts Planner Co. It's one of her freebies in her group, and it's she does them every year, and they're her sticky note calendars. This is from the Honeybee Shop. It's a free printable from her I think it's on her Facebook page too. I made this little guy. This is from this planning routine dashboard is from EO Edits. And it's really cool because it has like something for the month, week, and day. All these tabs are from Cloth and Paper. And this is from Peanuts Planner Co. This is her, I'm pretty sure this is her freebie monthly from her planner group. So I tried to, like, I can't. It's so tiny. Like, I can't even read this. It looks like a jumbled mess. Like, and they're just monthlies. Like, I don't even understand. There's no way. Did I just have monthlies? No, there's more. Okay. I was gonna say, there's no way I just had monthlies in here, because that's ridiculous. So what did I have in here? Oh, see, I tried to have dailies. Okay, I see what I did here. So, okay, I guess I can kind of show you this one because it's blank. So these were the dailies. Also, I believe this is from Peanuts Planner Co. So I had the dailies. So here it is. You have, you can put whatever there. You have your day of the week if you want to highlight it. You can write the weather, your daily focus, your workout, your menu. Here you have your checklist for morning, afternoon, and night. And on the back, I just printed it with grid paper. So that's basically what I did. So here is kind of what it looks like when I kind of fill it in. I'm trying to see if I can find one that's more full. So this is what it looked like when they were together. That's why I did it on grid paper, so I can just have like a notes page. And I just write all the hours of the day on this side instead of making it a checklist. So that way I have like my schedule. And here is where I have like, you know, a to-do, what my focus is. And then I have my notes here, which was a packing list. That's basically what I did in this one. Okay, I guess I can do dailies as long as it's like super duper tiny. And see that this is a better look of that post-it on the transparent sticky note, because typically she has one that's like in gray tones, like black and white gray tones, and then one that's like in this neutral tone. So these are all August, aren't they? Yeah, this is all of August. I don't think I did it for September either. And then I have these guys, which I made for myself, that are part of to remind me of various planner routines. So I had one for daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. Was that all that's in here? Yeah, that is. Okay. So I had those, and then every month has a monthly. Here I have a section for schedule. This was for social media. These are from Plan to Create. So you have your monthly here, your monthly overview here, this month checklist, big fat grid over here. And then when you flip it over, you have an even bigger monthly that you can actually like write in. So again, it's a fold out. Fold outs are my favorite. Don't know why. They just are. I just love fold outs. They make me happy. And then see here, this is like my full social media plan when it comes to Instagram, and when it came to Instagram and YouTube. Did I stop at September? It did stop at September. And then some notes, which are also, I think are these also? I don't know who these are from. I do, but I can't remember who the heck. Because it's from the same place as this. God, that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm really sorry. It's like I know who the creator is, what the planner shop name is, and it's like on the tip of my brain, but I can't remember. And then, but these are they're inbox inserts, grid paper for notes as usual, random checklists for whatever. My gang section was just contact address section, and those are Peanuts Planner Co. Moolah, budgeting. So these are also from Peanuts Planner Co. So you have our monthly bills, budget tracker section, and then I have like note pages or grid pages that I use for notes. So this is what it looks like blank. You have your monthly bills, so where you write your date, the details, the amount, and your checklist, whether you paid them off or not. And then in your budget tracker section, budget category, tracking period, balance, date, details, plus or negative. It's like a check register here, and the balance. Like that was really it. And then it says whatevs. And then back here, it's actually, well, it was before I took it out. The pocket size of the Franklin Covey like little starter kit, but their pocket size is not Filofax pocket size. Like they have these proprietary sizes with these proprietary rings. That's a little bit annoying. Last thing that I used in 2020 is oh wait, it's not the last thing. For homeschool, this is what I used. This really pretty colored Hobonichi Weeks Mega. And I tried. I did. I think I did better than most. And the reason why I went with this is because I didn't want anything big. I realized I didn't need anything as big as my previous homeschool planner, which was the Erin Condren, and before that it was the big Happy Planner. I didn't need anything that big. This would have actually been the perfect size if I did not hate the paper. And I feel bad because there's like all this mega paper in the back that I just really didn't use. Like I shouldn't have gotten a mega. If I was going to do this, I should have got a regular because I didn't need all these note pages, and I thought I was going to need all these note pages, and I don't. But this is what I used for homeschool. I mean, that was it. That's what I used. Now, we've established I had my planner crisis. And I kind of shut down in October. So, this is what I use for November. This is a Franklin Covey. This is designed by Teresa Collins. This is her pink planner cover. And let me tell you, it's faux leather, and it is very, very good quality. It's super good quality. I got this. This is an owl pom-pom thing I got from Walmart. But it's like super duper nice quality. And it has like a whole ton of like pockets. You got a zip pocket. You got a secretarial here. What is that? Oh, look at that. It's a tarot thicker. You got a secretarial there. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you include this guy, card slots in here. You have this slip pocket here. You have these 2 pockets back here. You have 2 elasticized pin loops. Like this planner, I I love the quality of it. Like, you couldn't tell that this was not leather. Like, this is great quality. It had gold rings and seven rings here. Now, I had already bought the Franklin planner system for 2021, but I couldn't use it yet because it started in January. So I went on Etsy again to search for more inserts, and then I found this shop that created these inserts that I thought were just, like, I still think that they're great. They just weren't great for me because my life isn't as busy. Let me show you what I mean. So this kit came, like, it came dated. I bought the dated version, and then it came with these, you know, printable dashboards here for November, and on the back it has a little quote. It has a monthly overview. I think I bought the monthlies, and did I buy them separately? The monthlies and dailies separately, but they were dated. So here we have a monthly overview, the plan this month, projects and goals, important task list. And then you have like a little small monthly overview here. Then you get to the full calendar, right? And then here I printed off just a random grid and just used it as my November index, I guess. I don't even know. But on this side in the back, you have a review of the last month. And then here, memorable moments, achievements, what went well, what didn't go so well, what can I improve, gratitude, and thoughts. Then we get to the weeklies. So this is supposed to happen at the end of the month, at the end of the week. I don't know why it prints off first thing. Maybe it's supposed to be for the week before. I don't know. No, it's the same week. I don't know why it prints on, why I printed it on this side. But anyway, so again, it's a fold out. Like, so here we have full weekly overview. Here, this week checklist at a goals like area, a quote. I don't know, you could put deco there if you want, and then you have a habit tracker, and then I printed off just a grid sheet here for whatever. And then I have a day, like a day on, technically it's a day on 2 pages, because here I have a day over here and a day over here. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to be as similar to my Franklin planner inserts as possible, and it was a day on 2 pages where you have like everything going on over here and a blank page and a line page over here. So that's why I did it this way. So it's daily. And here's the thing I realized, like daily, like this is too much. Like my life is not this busy to justify all this space. I didn't, like I can barely fill out this 1 page. But you couldn't tell me nothing. I still like the fold out. Like, see, I think what happened is, I guess I just got overwhelmed, and because there's so much to fill out, I kind of just clocked out. And in December, nothing, not really. Like, and that's the gospel truth. Nothing. There's that Peanuts Planner Co. sticky note for December. Like, nothing. So for the rest of the year, I didn't use anything. I just waited until January when I can start my whole new system and hope for the best. So that is it. That is 2019 and 2020. What do you think? Like, I don't know. Like, I went through what? Discbound, rings, Hobonichi, like Japanese planners, Stalogy, bullet journal style, like the Jibun. Like I've gone through like 1, 2, 3, 4 different systems, like 4 different types of planner styles in 2 years. 5 if you include, yeah, because of the Discbound, like 5 different types of planner styles. I mean, I tried to minimalize as much as I possibly could in 2020, but Lord, Okay, I guess. This is why I'm going through this. So I can learn from my previous mistakes and you can learn from my mistakes. Maybe you saw something that interests you. Maybe you saw something that may work for your system next year. If you haven't cemented it down yet, like maybe you saw something that totally wouldn't work for you. This is my second time trying this like style and size of planner. Although the first one was the Kinbor, this was my first Hobonichi. And I mean, it worked for a bit, but eventually I stopped using it too. But, 2021 hopefully is better. It should be better than this. But we'll see, right? All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you learned something new, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That I would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and the bell ringer next to it so you can be notified when I post new videos. The next one in the archives, coming up in the archives episodes, is 2021. That will be the last one, obviously. 2022 is pretty boring. So please stay tuned for that. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.